Hi, first grade. It's Mrs. Sorokas here with you today. We're going to do some math. Today is Monday, May 4th. We're going to talk once again about this read, draw, and write method. Today, I'm going to do the reading, and I'm going to show you how to draw some counters and then write your adding equation. And when we're done, I'm going to give you a challenge to try to do some addition at home. So if mom or dad or grandma is watching with you, maybe they could be looking for some drawing paper and colored pencils or a regular pencil or whatever you can find to do some addition problems on your own in a few minutes. So today's graphic organizer is called a tape diagram. And you're going to see that I'm just going to stretch out the counters that I use to draw with like a piece of tape. They're all going to be in a row. And then we're going to turn that into an adding a sentence and also a number bond. So my first problem today is going to be about Mycelia, who I know planted seeds at her house, and she kind of inspired me to plant some seeds at my house too. Mycelia planted 6 squash seeds and 7 pumpkin seeds. So we're going to draw these out in a row. 6 counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was for the squash. And then 7 pumpkin seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I want you to imagine that we just covered those up with a long piece of tape. That's why it's called a tape diagram. And here's my other part, covered up one big long piece of tape. Now let's recount them and label. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, Mycelia had 6 squash seeds and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pumpkin seeds. So now I can just turn those 2 parts into my add-ins. 6 plus 7 equals, I've counted that 6 twice. I don't have to count that again. Now I'm going to start with 6 and I'm going to count on. Help me, friends. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's right. 6 plus 7 equals 13. I can also draw lines up to make it look like a number bond. 6 plus 7 equals 13. So when I make a tape diagram, it actually starts looking a little like a number bond. I'm going to erase that and try again. All right. My next problem was inspired by Tommy because Tommy's been outside with his brother Vinny a lot and they've been catching some wildlife and observing it in a little tank. We're going to pretend that Tommy caught 6 lizards. I'm not sure how many he really caught when he was out there. 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's pretend that Tommy's brother Vinny caught 6 tadpoles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're going to cover them up with a piece of tape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to label that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tadpoles covered up with the tape. Now we're just going to turn it into an adding problem. 6 plus 6 equals, if you don't already know that double fact, we're going to count it out. We don't need to count the first 6. That's labeled. Now we're going to count on. After 6 comes 7, 8. Did you get 12? Good job. 6 plus 6 equals 12. This tape diagram also looks a lot like a number bond. So I'm going to make that my 2 parts. Part plus part equals whole. And 12 was my whole. I'm going to do just one more example for you. This time we're going to talk about footballs. And who should it be about? Wesley. Wesley was playing football with his team. They were practicing, and they have 12 footballs out on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 footballs on the field that the boys are throwing and kicking and passing. But the coach still always has some extra ones in his bag. He has 3 more footballs in his bag for Wesley and his team to practice with. Let's count those up, cover them up with tape. There's my first part. Would you please help me count? 1, 2, There were 12 footballs on the field. And how many did the coach have still in the bag? 3. So we're going to turn that into an adding sentence. 12 plus 3 equals, I don't need to recount that 12 again. I have it labeled, and now I can count on. After 12 comes 13. Did you get 15? Great job. We can also turn that tape diagram into a number bond. 12 plus 3 equals 15. While I'm erasing, I hope you're getting that pencil and paper ready, because I'm going to give you a challenge, and I'm going to give you an idea of some things that you could add around your house. Now, these are just suggestions, but I'm thinking that you could have some fun finding some materials that everybody has at home and then drawing a tape diagram for each one. The first one I want you to think of is silverware. Everybody has a silverware drawer in their house. I want you to count spoons and add forks. And I'd love for you to draw a tape diagram at home. If you do this challenge, you could take a picture of it and post it in the comment section below, or send it to us on our first grade Facebook page, or even your class tag app. Let's think of a few other challenges besides silverware. Could you do fruit? A lot of us are still trying to eat healthy, especially during the quarantine. And in my house, we have a fruit drawer in the refrigerator, or maybe you have a bowl. 2 different kinds of fruit. We're going to draw a tape diagram for it and add it up. At my house, it would probably be oranges plus apples, but yours could be any kind of fruit that you have at home. One more challenge. I was thinking about shoes. A lot of us have been going out and playing in the rain, the snow, the mud. So we have a lot of really playful shoes, like boots. Could we do boots? And we could separate those from sneakers. Easy to tell the difference. So I guess these are all kinds of shoes. I'd like you to find all of the family boots that are maybe lined up by the door or in a closet, and then the sneakers. Go to people's closets, sort them out, put them away when you're done, and then draw a tape diagram and do some practice adding with this new graphic organizer. Have fun, and I hope to see you all back here soon.